Usually, those teams who have a good offseason happen to have a good season. It really makes sense. The teams featured in this video have absolutely killed it so far, and the moves they're making will have a huge impact next year. Number 5. Pittsburgh Steelers. They've had a pretty underrated offseason so far, especially since Ben Roethlisberger called it quits at the beginning of it. However, Kevin Colbert is showing us once again that he's a magician when it comes to managing his team's money. Some of the most notable moves the Steelers have made include signing Mitch Trubisky and Myles Jack, who fill up big holes in the team and are low-risk, high-reward moves, especially considering how cheap they got him. The Steelers also have signed a couple of offensive linemen and haven't spent a lot of money there, so I don't really think they're done. Some fans might disagree with me, but the Steelers offseason is going way better than expected, and remember, it's only the beginning. On to number 4, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Had I uploaded this video just a couple of days ago, the Bucs wouldn't even be mentioned. However, the pure fact that Tom Brady is coming out of retirement gives the Buccaneers a massive boost. It was so big that even their betting odds skyrocketed thanks to that sole move. They're also doing their best to keep certain players, note the recent signing of Chris Godwin, and they're probably going to try and build another win-now team for the greatest of all time. Apart from that, they really haven't made a lot of breathtaking moves, but they kept their cool and the GOAT is back in business. Number 3. New York Jets. They finished with only 4 wins last season, so making moves is very important for them. And it seems like they understood the assignment. They got some good free agents with somewhat friendly contracts who could help this team get out of mediocrity. Some of the most notable signings include former Bengal CJ Uzomah, who provides some help to Zach Wilson, and former Niner Laken Tomlinson, who was one of the top guards in the open market and boosts the offensive line big time. And surprise, we don't actually have a number 2 because we happen to have a tie at number 1. So one of the number 1 teams are the Denver Broncos. How could we make a video about those teams with the best offseason so far and not include them? The Russell Wilson trade by itself would get them on this list because they really were just a quarterback away from contending and got an elite playmaker. With some other moves like the signing of Randy Gregory, they're set to become a very dangerous team in 2022. However, they do need to make the push of their lives because if there's a win-now team out there, it's definitely Denver. And the other team tied at number 1 are the Los Angeles Chargers. Well, I don't think there's any doubt they're having an absolute blast as an offseason so far. It all started with the blockbuster trade of Khalil Mack, where they didn't even give up first rounder. They also pulled the trigger for a top-tier cornerback in JC Jackson to keep him around for the next 5 years. The Chargers defense is improving by a lot, and their offseason is going so well, I would even dare to say they're legitimate Super Bowl contenders. But well, if you really want to know if the Chargers are in fact going for it next year, watch the video on screen right now. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching and goodbye.